My experience with Lakshya, I'll say it is both teaching, learning as well as good R&D experience.
I am proud to get involved with the first Lakshya's innovation project, which was executed by Mr. Joby, resulted in a patent process.
I have been associated with Lakshya since its inception, and I am proud to be associated with it as a co-opted staff member and rendering whatever little advice and support I could do in all these few years.
For the first assessment of projects I was involved. I was one of the judges, and we have one more connection to the Lakshya Foundation. That is, the first patentable innovation has come from our department, from our student, that is Joby Eldo.
About 1 year ago, Mr. Anand Rajagopalan, the CEO of Lakshya, met me in my office of Dean Research and Consultancy. At that time, I was Dean Research and Consultancy. We had a lot of discussion about the innovation projects and their implementation at BTech level, especially at BTech level.
Its impact, the impact is visibly seen in the form of contribution of in its first support project, that is in the form of Hovo Marine by Joby Eldo. In fact, the institute has come forward to register his innovation through a patent method.
About the effectiveness of Lakshya. Number one, in terms of distributing the scholarships, the methodology that has been adopted by Lakshya, I rate it to be quite foolproof, and the amount is reaching, the scholarship amounts are reaching the real needy people, not in terms of the considerations that are created by the government agencies like income and other criteria. Number two, Lakshya has been able to tap individual contributions as well as also encourage sustained contributions.
It is also growing big in terms of building the relations with the NITW administration and creating conducive atmosphere for the alumni, students and faculty to share and help each other. It has also increased its credibility among the senior alumni by roping in Mr. Venkat Changavalli and Mr. Vasantroy as the board members of Lakshya.
We had several rounds of interaction and discussions. Ultimately, we have come to some kind of memorandum of understanding, and NIT Warangal and Lakshya Foundation signed an MOU to that effect on 14th August 2012. The main objective of this MOU is to fund the innovation projects at BTech and MTech and other PG levels jointly by NIT Warangal and Lakshya Foundation. That MOU has been translated into action immediately. In the current year, 4 innovation projects have been funded, each innovation project at a rate of rupees 40,000, and students from civil engineering, electronics and communication engineering, mechanical engineering and computer science and engineering have been funded these innovation projects.
It has a very lofty goal of encouraging an informal network of support system in NIT Warangal, wherein which the the procedural and bureaucratic hassles doesn't appear in this kind of informal setup. Another thing is strength of Lakshya Foundation is it can tap on its alumni members for its funds,
Lakshya is mainly focusing on how it actually goes to a common man. I mean, it's basically focusing on the application oriented thing and how we can actually sell our product which we are developing in the in our institute or as part of it to go for patenting or further which can have a good marketability or a good sellability.
I really appreciate Mr. Anand in taking up Lakshya as a full-time job and his other team members in realizing its goals.
Thank you.